Good day, Crafty Chums. It's Nicky and Ilene here, coming at you today with our own projects that we're working on when we're not doing live streams. So just, filling in and just having a chat and just hanging out, basically. And we'd like you to come and hang out with us. So what you working on there, Ilene?
Well, I have been working on this guy. He's a model. And he's an older model. This one's in the 90s, but this guy came out in the 80s. He's original Gundam. Well, I guess he's not technically Gundam. He's a Zeon, which is the bad guy, apparently, side. And so today we'll be doing... The echo is really... Doing the decals, the water. So I have the decals. Sorry for all the background noise. And my Mr. Softener to soften the decals. I guess he put it on the stuff. And that's what I'm working on.
Yep. So I'm working on a needle case that I've been working on for a month or so now. So I decided to get on with it while Ilene gets on with her robot.
Yeah, it was unfortunately I was kind of got carried away with working on this, and I'm like, Nicky, can we just kind of play with our stuff that we're working on? So it works out, right?
Yeah, of course it does.
At least we get to hang out together.
Yeah, we haven't done just hang out crafting for ages.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Yep.
Background noise, so sorry. So if anyone cares to join us, give us a shout in our comments, and then we can see you. Give us some kind of great conversation for us to chat.
Yeah. I had trouble getting on the stream this morning, so we didn't think we were going to make it. Well, I didn't think we were going to make it for a little while back there. It took about 20 minutes to get back. So my back of mine isn't tidy, but hey.
Well, that's the inside anyways, right? So
yeah, it's going to be covered over. So yeah, won't matter.
I've never had a tidy cross stitch. I've always messed up the back somehow, mucked it up. I'm not even sure how I manage it, but these decals, however you want to say it, I have to soak in water. And I'm putting the one on the shield right now. So what kind of stitching are you doing? The ones that go across or the X?
Yes. Yep. The X.
Mm. Can't remember if there was a special name for those.
Yeah. No. The cross stitch.
Cross stitch. Yeah, that's right. I guess that's where we get cross stitch from.
Yeah. Because we're going across.
I got quite a few put away. I have if I had to craft with whatever I have to craft for the rest of my life, I do have enough to go for the rest of my life, except for maybe I could do some more model collecting.
Yeah.
Because I have a bunch of models, but not enough. If you know what I mean, like if I had to have the storage, like if I had to have everything here and stored, that's what I mean. Like right now I couldn't go shopping and I had to have everything. Like there's a few things I'd like to get. So maybe I should do that. What do you think?
What, go shopping?
Get my list of absolutely everything I need.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that would take some thinking out there, wouldn't it?
They could, yeah.
Bound to get something.
Oh, I like that one. That first one that came out really nice. This was a struggle. You can see that around my shield. It's kind of wonky there. It looks like it goes down a little bit. There's supposed to be a space here, but it went crooked on me. But this yellow one, Xeon emblem, went on really nice. I think it could be a little bit more on the side, maybe, but
I learned the other day with embroidery and that you're supposed to use really short thread so that you don't get the twists in them. Mine's all twisted because when you have the twists in them, they come out flat. The threads lies flat instead of rounded. So that was something I didn't know.
I see. Yeah.
I always thought you used the shorter thread so you didn't get knots in the thread, but it's not that at all. Who knew, eh?
Well, I learned something new because I didn't know that either. I decided I have to center it a bit. It was too off to the side. So I did 2 decals without spraying a varnish, semi-varnish on my guy. That was hard. Let me tell you, they didn't want to slide or anything. The acrylic paint was just not slick enough. So then I had to go and put this stuff on my guy so I can get the decals on and slide them and move them around. Did my first time putting decals on, so.
All right, okay.
Decals. I'm a little bit worried about my Enterprise now. Hopefully the decal's not going to be this difficult. You know, there's quite a bit of a huge Aztec decal and the saucer. There are dozen sections, but it's quite a bit like pie section. It's quite big. I'm a little nervous now. But I guess by that time I should get a bit better at it. So you're just doing the edge now? Oh, now you're adding a little design.
Yeah. What I've decided to do is just to colour in. You won't be able to see it because it's really light, but colour in my square so I don't lose where I am.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. Because that's what happens is usually I end up pushing things a row over or something. I've got a pillow I'm working on that I've done that too. And I've done quite a lot on it, but I might decide to actually just take it all out. Because it's wonky now. So I might have to undo everything I've done. Yeah, I thought I'd do it. I bought a tapestry cushion kit at the second-hand store. So yeah, but nope. That's not working out well for me.
Oh, I guess I don't need my volume thing up. I don't see no one. You could probably see people on but from your end, but I can't on this end.
Yeah.
It's looking good. It's there. That is crazy. 13. There's some decals that go in his little helmet. What? Wouldn't I just be better off probably using marker on those? I think so. Oh, I get it. It's the little white arrows. I'm laughing because Chloe went to another room to crush up ice for iced coffee.
Oh, gosh.
Because we're in the living room, which is attached to the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Sweet. Yeah, you've gone out of focus with your camera there.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm ready for his chest yet. Now we'll work on his knees.
Still out of focus.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's getting old.
Yeah.
Getting old. Maybe I could just, I could probably take it down a bit. Give me 2 shakes of a cat's tail. I'll bring it down just a bit. Maybe it's too further away. I'm gonna knock myself out here either. Now I might have to adjust, but might be okay. No, it's still blurry. Maybe something got on there. Sorry. No, it's not too bad now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Might be a bit blurry, but it's not sure bad. No Loki poke. Hey! His knees are going to go soaking. You want to let Pokester out? Make sure Dad didn't let the ducks out of their pen. And then you hear the other one on the couch snoring, stretching, making a whole weird, funny air sound, noisy air sound. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, they're quite a bit shorter. But that means it's a small project too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That is super cool. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, so we'll get the softener on his knees. Also, too, before I sealed him, the softener was kind of doing something with the color on the paint. So I'm like, oh boy, that's not fun. After that many hours of painting, I don't want it to be ruined. So I seen your boating picture.
Yeah.
Anything to share about that day?
Just that it was beautiful. This, as we're in autumn coming into winter, so getting a bit cold. The water is still quite warm, but it's going to get colder. The wind was blowing when we started, and so it's quite lumpy. And it does, the first few minutes makes you feel a bit seasick, but then you kind of get over it if you keep your head up and look at the horizon. And then you get over feeling seasick quite quickly. And when you're paddling as well, you're not supposed to keep your head down looking at your paddle, but when you're learning new strokes and the way they paddle and swap sides, it's quite difficult, and you're hitting the boat a lot when you first start in, and then you sort of like find your rhythm.
Yeah.
Find your rhythm. And we're going to our first regatta this weekend. Even though I've only done 2 paddles in the outrigger canoes, we are eventing this weekend because you've got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And and we're not complete novices to paddling because we do dragon boating, but it's a different. The outrigger canoe is a different paddle way you paddle.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
cool.
It'll be interesting to see what we can manage to do.
Yeah.
I expect as in the dragon boating will come last in the first few times we try something, but the girls in that who do the outrigger canoes are really strong.
Yeah.
Because mostly when we do the dragon boating, we're actually we're dragon boating in rivers and estuaries, so not much in the way. You do get tide, but not too much.
Yeah.
Out on the outrigger canoes, you're actually out on the ocean, so the paddling is a little bit different.
Cool.
Yes, quite cool. Quite cool.
Yeah. I have stepped in the ocean once, the Pacific Ocean.
Yep.
So I couldn't even imagine how crazy the currents and everything would be. Well, actually, I was in a boat, but I didn't do anything to make, like, it was a motorboat, so it was like, didn't do anything to make it anything, you know?
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah. But I've been in some really huge lakes, so it's quite different when you're in a really huge body of water to a river or a lake, small lake.
Yeah, I've seen photographs of some of the lakes around Canada. Not photographs, video, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's a lake. You can't even see the other side of the shore, you know. It's like, wow.
Huge, yeah.
That's shocking how big they are.
Yeah. When I was little, I probably thought, like, I was like, wow, this has got to be like the ocean. It's like, look at these white caps. There's, nothing compared, but you just don't know, right? And you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
You can't even see the other end. Quite amazing. Like, some of them are pretty huge in the east. Even some of the smaller ones are just huge, but to me, you can still, like, I don't know. It seems like it takes forever to get to the other side. Like, I've been on a little, I'm trying to give you an example, little motorboat, like a really little one, like 20 horsepower. It wasn't crazy, you know. And it took a couple of hours to get to the other side. But that was just a little motorboat.
Yeah.
We had to go to our camp spot. We had to go because we had to take a boat in because there's a channel and the lake there's no roads to the lake. To get in, it took us just to ride the channel 3 hours. It's crazy. But super beautiful. You've got moose in there. Just kind of minding their own business, eating the bottom of the green stuff in the bottom of the channel. And you'd think they look like beavers, and then all of a sudden they start running and moving up to the side, and then there's this big body because their head's just sticking out. Huge animals. Definitely made for marshy kind of stuff like that.
Yes, that one channel that I watch, Van City Van Life, he's around your area quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So so I watch him to see what your where you live looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, around here, it's not much for lakes in Alberta. Nothing compared to where I grew up. And I moved in 97 to this area. So when I was, growing up, kind of late 20s, that's when I moved. Comparison from that end to here, it's much drier here. There was a lot less mosquitoes, a lot less moisture in the air. I find it really windy here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's from the mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of wind here as well. We're in a high wind area.
Are you close to the mountains?
We have mountains about an hour's drive away, but of course we're right on the...
Yeah, ours are about an hour or two away too.
Yeah, so we're right on the ocean here. So yeah, and the next bit of land between that we get to from here is the what's it called, Antarctic.
Oh, wow, that's super cool.
Yeah, super cold. Super cold when wind's from that direction, I can tell you.
I was reading Captain Cook's logs, and they're talking about like going to New Zealand and stuff like that. Back then they had a different name for it, I think, but anyways, it was just super cool of the description.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know, thinking back and knowing like that, you live there, and I have friends that are from there and stuff, and it's just like, it's so super cool. Me being in the middle of a continent, but being right where people have been there like a lot,
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It would have been the last place they went before they tried hitting Antarctica.
Of course, all the American missions to the Antarctic fly out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So we've always got the American planes actually in Christchurch.
Why?
Yeah, because they fly the missions out there, and they're scientific expeditions, and they stay there for months on end.
Yeah.
And when they go, and when the ships go out, they sail out from Dunedin. So we're the next stop to Antarctica.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like even like back then to now, it's just so cool.
Yeah.
When you first said it, I thought you said missionaries, and I'm like, why are they going to Antarctica? I'm like, the penguins don't need it. Like, what's going on? I'm like, what? They just don't want to keep one spot. Wait, like, holy. I'm like, Thorol. Oh gosh. I totally heard that wrong.
Too funny. It's like when I asked for a latte, and I asked for it with almond milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have to repeat it several times, and then eventually I have to say almond. It's like, if I say it weirdly, like almond instead of almond.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh gosh, it's just accents, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I just heard missionary instead of missions. That's so I was just like, what? Oh boy. Some people don't give up.
Yeah.
Oh. Those lucky penguins.
Yeah, it's when we're in America a lot, and I've said this before, when we used to go to Starbucks and order your coffee, they asked for your name. Mm-hmm. And whenever we used to say his name, Robert,
yeah,
he used to say Robert, they used to say Paul. I said, I didn't believe him the first time that he told me they call, everybody hears the name Robert as Paul.
Yeah.
And it's like, how come it's not even the same number of syllables? Robert, Paul.
Yeah.
Not Paul, all.
Funny.
Robert, yeah. I didn't believe him. So when his coffee would come, it would come with the name Paul on it. Like,
that's hilarious. There's so many people that have that problem.
Yeah.
Quite hilarious. There's so many jokes, even in shows and movies now, where people are getting the wrong names on their Starbucks or their coffee. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's where they get it. Good old Starbucks.
Just even people that he worked with as well, and it's and there's no excuse for that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Robert, I don't even understand how they can get that.
Yeah, because of course, and if he said Bob, it's like, oh yeah, and the one time someone was calling him Rabbit, Robert, Rabbit, Rabbit.
Rabbit. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't find the accent that hard to understand. It seems quite normal to me. Like, I don't understand how they. That's crazy.
Yeah, we have the same, not with our names or anything, but the misunderstanding of what's being said over here as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys got English accents.
Yeah.
The New Zealand accent. Wait.
There's.
Oop, you froze. I'm working on. I don't know if Nicky is.
Yeah, I'll just come back.
Oh, good. I was gonna say I'm working on the decals on his. I don't know the bottom of his leg here, so I'm getting that one there. Anyway, you were talking about the accent. Do I want to go inky lower? No, I want to go in somewhat higher. Are you still around, Nicky? No, she had dropped out. I'm sure she'll come back. Okay. I'm like having trouble with these decals. They're so crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy decals. I'm not looking forward to the one that wraps around the leg. Oh. It goes around the skirt, the bell-bottom robot leg there, that white one. And it is crazy. So I'm going to work on I'm trying to work on the ones that will be easier first. Hopefully Nicky can make it back. She hasn't messaged me yet, so I'm sure she's trying to get back. I think cross-stitching is so pretty, especially when you do like a detail on the pillowcase or the top of the sheets. I think they're so pretty. Oops. I really like them. The bottom of the curtains is really nice too. And I'm all hands on the video, but it's a small thing to see. I think we're just mostly chatting and enjoying the company here. Hopefully, it'd be nice to see one of you guys in chat. Oh, I'm way high on that one. It'd be nice too. The regular body on one of these guys, I'm sure it'll be easier to maybe do the decals. It's so matte that makes it difficult. Okay. Just gonna twist my cotton tip.
Oh, you're still there?
Got some family background noise happening. So can't help that.
Dad, that's my brother.
Hey now, live streaming. Okay.
Hey.
It's kind of... Okay, where's Nicky? Where is she? She gotta come back. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, she says to keep talking and try a reboot again. Okay, keep talking. Yeah. There's the second decal, or the whatever decal. I'm not looking forward to the wraparound of the legs. Okay, so we did just now number 36. There's these little white triangles on the guy's skirt here.
Stop it.
Anyways, so I'm trying to get these. I think the triangle decals next. There's 4 of them. 4. And they're very small. I can't screw those ones up too much. They're very small. Why is there 5 of them? Am I looking at the right ones? Okay, I gotta look at the numbers. Match them up. Number 20, that's them. There must be a spare for if you mess up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 on either side. Dog paws. Guinea pig gerbles. You name it. It's happening over here. And the direction of these arrows are going down. All right. Nicky, come back. Please. Okay, I'm sticking them in the water. There she is.
I'm back.
Nicky, come back.
Yeah. I did message, just keep at it. I'll be back when I'm down.
Yeah, I said that. I'm like, she messaged, just keep talking, Jess. Keep talking.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know where I was.
Okay.
Back again. I don't know how long for. I don't know how long for this time.
Yeah, we haven't even been on. We've just been on for half an hour.
Yeah.
Your computer is totally not liking you today.
No, it isn't.
Or your internet or whatever.
It's my internet because I just had to reboot again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I picked up a cat on the way as well. He's sat on my lap now. You won't be able to hear him purring, but he's purring quite loudly.
You do. Interesting. I have all these triangles now that I'm going to be putting on here. I don't know if I let that soak long enough. Might not be grippy enough. I am gonna the stuff kind of beads on him, so it's like, how do you get this in the right position? I think that one's right. It's kind of weird. The little pieces are easy. It's the big ones I'm worried about.
I'm holding my breath for you.
Thanks. Need it.
Just realised I was holding my breath. I said, what am I holding my breath for? Oh yeah, to look at these.
Well, quite funny. You know, the one thing is everything has got to be symmetrical, so it's like,
Yeah.
2 triangles. Done. Not all the holding your breath for.
Yeah.
I got 2 more to do. The other side and try to make it match. Yay.
Right.
Let's see if I could do this.
Yeah, so I had to go. My router's in the bedroom, so I had to go and wake up Hubby because I had to turn the light on. Had to turn the light on to go and reboot it.
Yep. Oops. Got to probably move this over. Gotta get the other one on. Oh, hey, this is I'm not looking forward to the wrap around the leg one.
Oh, you can wrap around the leg.
Yeah, it's like the little robot bell-bottom leg thing happening here. Ooh, that one went on.
Yeah.
So there's
Sure,
one
he's
that's
not 70s robot.
yeah. So there's one that's got to wrap around his leg and meet the 2 ends meet here. You can see on his little leg.
Oh yeah.
And this is the pieces here. This scrawny little piece. I'm gonna get around his leg. I mean, it's been done, obviously, but I'm like, oh boy. We'll see how well I can do. I don't know. That's that. Triangles. Now he's got some weird thing on his hip. I'm gonna age it with oil pastel.
Ooh.
I think because that'll look nice. So
Yeah.
that'll take days to dry. Like burnt umber, I think. Gonna give it a try. I think it'll look nice.
White oil pastels and not acrylic.
They move. They're more easy to. You put it on and then you can just wipe it off, right? If you put it on.
Right. Okay.
And so I think it'll look more natural, like rust or dirty spots and that kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. Get that done. I just gotta figure out if I'm gonna do that very, very last or if I'm gonna add. I think I have to do. I don't know. It's like it's like which stage do I do that on? Do I want to add like a little bit of damage to him, like painted chips and stuff?
Oh.
So it's like all this new stuff that I'm like don't want to mess up because this guy is super cute. He's super cute. I'm just being weird, but I think he's super. Oh, there's some arrows back here. He's got arrows on him.
So have you seen Godzilla versus King Kong yet?
No, not yet. I want to make an agreement with everybody to see if they want to pay the $25 they want to charge you online.
Oh wow, yeah.
If you watch it on, I don't know if it's Disney or Netflix or whatever one it had it on. You can pre-see it if you pay like $25. But if I do that, I gotta make sure everyone's like wanting to sit and watch it.
Yeah.
And so I haven't had that family talk yet. So because $25 is a lot. I mean, that's going to the theater and buying your popcorn and everything. I mean, it's convenient that they have it like that, but you want to make sure that the whole family wants to sit and watch it. Because I don't know if you can, once you do it, if you can watch it again or not. I was looking, like, how they have those commercials and they have this Acorn commercial, right? They don't really show much, but they have pictures and they have David Tennant on it.
Yeah.
And I really like, oh man, I really want to watch Acorn, but I don't want to pay for something else. I really love David Tennant. I think he's brilliant. Oh. And I'm like, I don't see him enough. Oop, there's some echoing.
Yeah.
I don't see him enough on stuff because he's a he's a British actor. So, well, he's not British, but he acts there wherever they do their acting. Where do they do their acting? In Britain, right?
Yeah. That's awful. That feedback's a big one, isn't it? Yeah, I think it used to be L Street Studios, but I don't know where they film anymore.
Mm-hmm. If anyone heard that snore, that's the dog. The chihuahua. I looked up. I thought Chloe fell asleep. It's the dog. No, it's Loki. The other dogs snore too, but it's Loki snoring away.
Mm.
That's hilarious. Cher gave away Thor
Cheers.
to a new home, yeah. So Loki's got no sister. Well, not anymore, you know what I mean? Like distance.
Yeah. Less.
Well, with her starting the business and
Mm-hmm.
not having enough time for the dog, I guess I'm not happy about it, but what can you do? And I can't take another dog.
No.
So I was like, no, well, sorry, Thor, you're on your own. But we have Loki, and Loki's staying here. Thor is like so big compared to Loki, and I know you guys probably seen Loki. Thor is monster because they're those sheepdogs. What brand are they? What kind?
They're the German Shepherd.
Yeah, they're huge. They're mountain sheepdog. I can't
Oh,
think of
mountain sheepdog. Oh, okay.
Jeremy's or something like that, right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so they're huge, but Loki is a runt for some reason, like really small compared to Thor, which is good for here. And Thor, like, when she bumps into me, she hurts my hip. Like, I'm like jolted.
Mm.
So it's like, you know what? I can't have Thor. I'll be like falling apart. She'll knock me out of joint. My center point decal might not be centered. It says center. One says center. One says point. I don't think it's. I don't think it's centered. Although, no, I don't think it's centered. Oh boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's one of those things. It's just gonna take a little finesse, I guess.
I had my eyes tested again yesterday. I've got that mass in my one eye.
Mm.
So I have to have my eyes tested every 6 months to make sure it doesn't get any bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And so I needed, anyway, it's not got bigger, which is good news. But the bad news was I needed new lenses.
Mm-hmm.
And it cost $378 just for the new lenses.
Wow.
Without the frame. So I was thinking afterwards, I thought, well, maybe I should have investigated whether new frames, because sometimes they do deals with new frames and lenses together.
Yeah.
I should have gone that.
Yeah.
I never bothered to ask, and they never said if they had any deals going.
Of course not. Yeah.
So, man, I was a bit slow there, wasn't I?
No, that's crazy.
But I was rushing because I needed to get back to work.
Yeah.
They were taking their time. It's like, da 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 da. All the old people are in today. Da 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 da.
Yeah. I guess that's the going rate. I mean, still.
I was shocked.
You don't have any coverage
No.
from work or anything, no?
No. Nope. Wait. Just the cat playing with things in my room. Can't do that.
Well, I'm not really straight with it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to move it. And of course, do I move it? Yep.
And it's only a year since I got my last lenses, so my eyesight is altering a lot at the moment. Which I think it does as you age anyway, you know.
Yeah, I guess. Yep. Oh boy. Now I have these little things on the feet I can put on. And I think these are the triangles. Yep. Number 12. 11 and 12. Yep. Perfect. It's one of those things that just takes some time. There we go.
Hope said he was getting up. And he hasn't. He must have gone back to sleep.
Well,
because I was thinking you could make me a cup of tea.
Yeah.
But no.
Paul, make a cup of tea. Just joking. Yeah. Get it? Oh, my humor.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny.
Oh, people cannot get my name right. I'm either Irene. Most anyone who's Asian, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but they cannot say Eileen.
No.
They say Irene. Terry, Irene. I was like, oh gosh. I just take it with a grain of salt, but it's quite funny. There's a lot of people that just can't say my name. I've even had people look at my name and go, Ilene? It's like, it's an I. It's spelled I-L-E-N-E. It's an I. It's like, it should be easier than the E way of spelling Eileen, you know?
Yeah. You'd think.
You'd think, yeah. That dog is snoring like crazy.
Yeah, your microphone's not picking it up at all.
Oh, that's good. It's just hilarious. It's like, it sounds like a human snoring. Oh. Wrong angle. I need to get this up. Oh my goodness, this is going to be hard. This is not even a big one yet. Nicky!
Yes.
Can't get it. Ah. I gotta breathe, otherwise I'm gonna pass out and never get it done. Okay. It's like, oh yeah, breathe. Okay, one side. Whew. I'm putting it in all like maybe too wonky. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I was gonna say this thing does not want to move. Can breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely would never have got any of these on properly without the misting it with the semi gloss.
Yeah, it allows you to move it around, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, after a couple, I'm like, that's it. I can't do this. My patience is good, but this is like hard. Okay. Whew. The semi-gloss is not bad for a coverage. The really glossy stuff makes it look like plastic, you know? Now, I'm going to avoid the around the leg one till very last. Put some arrows back of his skirt. That's how he's looking.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't just paint them on.
Well, I don't have a nice paintbrush.
All right.
My son was saying the same thing, and I was like, well, I didn't take care of any of my paintbrushes. I don't have anything nice.
I hear you. Yeah, I'm exactly the same with paintbrushes. Every year I say, this year I'm going to take better care of my paintbrushes because they cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Every year it's a fail.
So I've got some arrows to put on the back of his skirt. Because, you know, when they built this Gundam mobile suit, they wanted to make sure they knew which end was down. So they put arrows on him. There we go.
Is that true, or are you just making it up?
I'm making it up.
That's fun.
Making stuff up.
It could be true.
Yeah, could be. Never know. Yeah.
Say he's Japanese, is he?
Yeah. Japanese anime. He's from, there's like this Gundam anime. The only ones I watched so far is Gundam Seed.
Mm-hmm.
The Zions, and then there's the people, the Earth people or whatever. I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. And the Zions are the people who are living in space, and basically they enhance them so they can, like, they're altered, they're enhanced, they're smarter, they're faster, and all that kind of stuff. They have capabilities, more capabilities than the regular humans, and they started a war. People started a war, whatever. Who knows which one started it? But there's different versions and different years, and they had comebacks and all that kind of stuff, and slightly even a different version of the story that's kind of the same but more modern or whatever, right?
Mhm.
So there's even one particular one that Jackson was watching that I'm watching was they were building these little Gundam characters in school, and they had like you know how they have clubs like book club and chess club? Well, they had like the Gundam building club, and they also had the Gundam fight club. Oh no, what the hey, man. So it's where they fight each other or whatever, the Gundam things. This one happened to get a floaty thing on it, which is not cool. Okay, I'm gonna get this one on first. So yeah, there's this Earth Alliance, and for some reason, yeah, I'm not sure why these people had to leave the Earth. Probably trying to, you know, save on something. I can't think. Again, what possibly the reason, but they had these army mobile suits anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. The history is not like, I know with the one that I'm watching, there was a war before between the two groups, and then this basically starting another war. Like, I'm not keen like on the history and knowing why. So but their little suits and stuff are really cute. I can see it. It's like Pacific Ring where people are in the machine, you know?
Yeah.
It's exactly like that. There we go. You're speeding along on that one now.
Trouble is, when I'm concentrating on this, I'm not very good at talking on it. It's a bit like painting.
Yeah. Oh, that's no worries. No worries.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like. There, his arrows. Make sure you guys know that that side is going down. Oh, hi.
Oh, Julie.
Hi, hello. See?
Someone joined us.
Make sure that. Yeah. We're doing nothing. We're just
Yeah,
carrying
hanging.
on our current crafts.
But what we're doing is we're showing what we normally do when we have just time to sit and chill, and
Yeah.
you know, when we're not working and houseworking and
Mm-hmm.
yay, hubby's up, he can make me a cup of tea now. Yay! Woo!
He's thrilled. Look at that. See, he's thrilled.
He can make me a cup of tea now. Oh, he's put the kettle on. I thought you didn't hear me. Can you hear my kettle boiling? It's
Nope.
an exciting sound.
Yes, so Nikki's making a little jewelry bag, right, Nikki?
It's a needle case.
Needle case. Okay, needle case. I've got
For
that.
my zillions of needles I've got everywhere. I do have a little magnetic case, but I find that if you use it, you know, the little magnet thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got this very cute little magnet that you can stick your needles to, and you don't lose them and that.
Mm-hmm.
But I find that if you leave them on there, what happens is that they become magnetized. And so it's like, you know, well, that doesn't work very well, does it? Because it then starts picking, you know, sticking to other things and picking other things up with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, see, look, it's picked up the other needle there. So it's like, yeah, okay.
Apparently, the skirt needs arrows on the sides to show which way's back. So they have arrow, arrow, down, arrow. So I'm adding those. Yeah, it is neat. I like the idea. I've seen that before. Someone was using them as grabbing all the bobby pins out of his bathroom in the shower or something like that. So I don't know. So I saw that on a TikTok or something.
Yeah, it's actually a cool piece of kit, but you know, as I say, the needles, if you keep them on there, become magnetized. So
Yeah, so
it's maybe it's not that good a thing.
no, especially I suppose if they were for sewing, and you wouldn't want your needles to magnetize to your sewing machine.
No.
Area, right?
Right.
But I know that's not particularly what you're using it for, but it just occurred to me that that might not be good.
Yeah. Or interfere with the pacemaker, or
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to get all the, you know, these all the twists out of it, but it's like, no. It's not going to work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to. It seems like it's working. Well, the arrows are pretty easy. I'm so dreading the going around the foot, the ankle.
So these new lenses are quite good, actually. They're when I was doing this a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't really see holding the material and that. Couldn't get close enough to do it, and now I'm having to move just a little bit further away to do it. So it's weird. But, yeah, but my other glasses, I couldn't really see it at all. But with these lenses, quite good. So I suppose it was worth the nearly $400 I paid.
Well, yeah, we'll say that, right?
Yeah, it makes me feel better. Makes me feel better. I suppose that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose there's no price really that you pay for things like your eyes and that to get them working again properly.
Mm-hmm. True.
It's not like you can actually do. It's got so bad now that I kind of need glasses to see my food when I eat.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than not being able to see your food. And I hate when my glasses beam up and I'm like trying to see my food. There's no point me taking them up. I want to see what I'm eating. It's like, ah. There we go. Looking good. What do I have? Anything on the back of the leg to put on there? Yeah. Getting old sucks. It does.
I'm determined to have a big party next year. But the only trouble is that when I'm 60, my hubby will be 65. So I don't get to have a party of my own, do I?
No.
Because we both have birthdays in June as well.
I
want to celebrate.
Yeah. Want your own party.
I want my own party. And I was talking to this lady in Wakayama in the outrigger canoe thing, and we'd paddled over to one of the islands from the shore where we were. And we were all on the beach and just enjoying the sun and that, and we got chatting, and she was saying she does dragon boating as well, and she dragon boats for a different team that I do. And she was going, yeah, and she was going, I'm the oldest one on the boat, and rah rah rah, and it's like, and I was going, oh yeah, I hear you, I'm second oldest on our boat. And I was looking at her and I was thinking, that she was probably about 70 the way she was going on, talking about it.
Yep.
And it turns out she's exactly the same age as me. and I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, when she said how old she was, I was thinking, oh my gosh, is that what I look like? And I didn't, it wasn't that I was being mean to her or anything. It's just that, wow, because she to me looked old.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my gosh, is that how I look to other people? It's like, oh my God, that's so scary.
Like a little girl in the shop, right? Or the dad and the little girl.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. Oh, it's shocking, actually. I don't feel it.
Right? I know. One day someone's gonna be like, leave the old lady alone. And I'm gonna be like, what?
What old lady? That old lady there, where? Oh, me.
Yeah. Like, Then I'll start getting bitter.
Yeah.
You call me an old lady.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh.
Into a cat.
It's quite shocking, actually. It's like one of my clients says, she loves having me there, and because I'm so positive and I have lots of energy going in, and she thinks it's really great.
Yeah, for your age.
Yeah. And yet when I'm going in there, I'm feeling, quite tired today, and maybe I've got a few aches and pains and that, but it's still coming across as positive. So I must be doing something right.
Yeah.
Dragon boating. Everybody should do dragon boating.
Yeah.
Forget the running.
Get those Cardio with the arm muscles there.
Yeah, arms.
I've got my little back one. Where's my little? Can't see the Julie's conversation there. I got my little back one.
Oh
Yay. Going along. I'm so dreading his legs. Okay, what do I want to work on next? I totally screwed up his arms. The spacing is just terrible, but we'll just squint at that. He's got an 11 on one side of his arm. Put that back here. And a symbol. Symbol.
yeah. That reminds me of Prince when he changed his name to a symbol.
Yeah.
And then no one could call him anything but symbol.
The
Yeah, because you've got no
artist formerly known as Prince.
reference. Yeah.
I believe that was some kind of lawsuit or something. He didn't want to. There was something that they were forcing him to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was it? And he didn't want to do the contract, and they were forcing him. It was something to do against what he was believed in or something. And because his name, and he was on the contract, they were trying to force him to do it. So he changed his name that way. So then he could get off do what he didn't want to do. I can't recall what it was.
Yeah.
But there was a reason behind that. And until that contract was up, he just kept it that way. So he didn't have to do what he didn't believe in.
Yeah.
That they were trying to force him to do, which I'm not sure what it was. I can't remember.
Nope. That's age.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finishing up Rolodex cards there. Great fun.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. There's no such thing as Rolodex over here.
No, I tried to find one, and unless I bought one. Now they're out of style even at the store, but because they were all in way back, and it's a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, so it's this is the box I did last week for my index cards. I think it turned out super cute, but index cards is the closest I get to Rolodex cards. Yeah. So
I love that picture. Sorry.
Yeah, they're great fun, aren't they? Just a great size to have a little bit of art on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a symbol. Took his symbols, but yeah, great fun. I love it. Do all kinds of things with them, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and then you can make cute little things to hold them with.
Mm-hmm. Which she's really great at. You should have seen mine. Oh, it's not bad. I added legs and I painted my ends gold.
Yeah. Yeah, so cute box. I enjoyed making that last week. Yeah.
Just master at making card boxes and
making a box for a box. I've had plenty of practice.
Yeah.
I love doing it. It's my favourite thing to do.
Nice.
It's my penny.
Ought to be really good.
It's my penny thing to do.
How far back is this? Not bad. Okay, that's good.
Oh, you got one from your sister. Judy got it from her sister.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's nice when you do like them like a little like card to send off. like a little, almost like a little postcard, right? It's cute.
Yeah. So I got my cup of tea.
Yay! I should actually heat up mine. It was Nikki, you don't celebrate Mother's Day on the same day as I do. We do, right? You do yours.
No, we had ours this weekend, just gone. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't wish you happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, it's in the UK. It's a different
Yeah,
time.
but I thought because you are from the UK that you might have.
No, we conform to the country.
I see. Well, happy Mother's Day. I'm sorry. I should have asked earlier.
No, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. It was like yesterday for me.
And then for you, it was 2 days ago.
Oh,
Right?
2 days, yeah. I was thinking it was Monday then, yeah. 2 days ago. It was Tuesday. See, I'm losing it.
Yeah, I've been looking for one. I kind of lost hope of finding one. But if I do in a secondhand store or something like that, but just people just eat them up. So they're hard to come by. My library has those old drawer ones, but they're still using them for some reason. I'm like, what a waste. Like, she's just using it for a few little things. And I'm just like, give it to, it's just like
a waste when you could give it to a crafter.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the back now. It's so messy now. Back of my case. Good job it's getting covered over.
Yeah, so now what am I going to do? His chest. Oh, his legs are looking good. I did this in acrylic. I'm pretty proud of myself. No bubbling, nothing. He fell off the table, the TV tray table, and nothing broke, but he has a little bit of a nick on his toe from the paint came off. Great.
Oh, right. Oh, tiny.
Yeah, teeny weeny nick. And that was it. Nothing else. I was like, I even yelled at the doll. I'm like, really? You trying to break your fin off because he's got this fin? I said, what would you do? You'd be finless. I was actually yelling at the dolls. Kids are looking at me like, what? Mom, are you yelling at the doll? Like, yep. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, and to you too. And your son sent you a nicest message for Mother's Day, and I really wasn't expecting anything. Aw, so nice.
Yeah, I got the same from my son, and my daughter messaged me and 3 times during the day. Just even though she was having her Mother's Day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
She already messaged me. She had a bit of a car accident a few days ago, so she's really too sore to come over. And the girls, they did their thing. Chloe got me flowers in a teacup, and Kendra painted me something. Cora kind of forgot or something. And then Brennan messaged me, and we had like a Zoom thing or whatever, not a Zoom, but a video call.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they can't come out, so it was nice. It was super nice. And I did talk to my mom. I called her. Yep.
Yeah.
She didn't like what I called her, but I called. No, still. That was a good one.
Yeah, very.
Oh boy.
I was going to crack that one, but I thought, no, you might not. You might not appreciate it.
It's quite funny.
we had a bit of an incident in a supermarket yesterday in Dunedin, where a guy stabbed 4 people.
Oh no! What the heck?
Yeah, they were injured, but public did a public, they did a public citizen's arrest, is what I'm trying to say, and held him until the police got there. But thankfully there were, no fatalities or anything, so which was good. Probably a mental health issue.
Wow.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame. Well, that dropped the mood, didn't it?
No, that's okay.
I was just thinking, well, what it was I was just thinking it's a good job it was Monday and not Sunday. That's how my mind works.
Well, I got some weird spots on here, and I take out. They have the numbers on here, and those are, they can stick on the plastic too, and I don't want that on my plastic. Or on my Gundam. Okay.
When you say that, I always think Gundam style.
Yeah. Well, Terry's always like, Gundam, Gundam, you got Gundam. And I'm like, oh, goodness. Every time. It's like, that's what he says. From a museum, whatever movie. You got some Gum Dum Dum?
No,
Yep.
I don't know that.
It's the Easter Island head that says it to the museum guy. You got some Gum Dum Dum? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I guess all the Easter head guy can do is chew gum, I guess. I don't know. Or wants to chew gum.
Was that night at the museum or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them.
I've never watched.
Mm.
So that one's lost on me.
It's a movie.
Yeah, Julie knows.
Yeah. There we go. He's got a chest stuff. Da, 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 da. Chest. Now he needs to get. Oh, I'm soaking this one a little long here. I don't even need to put this many as I'm putting on, so I could just do whatever. I can quit anytime. It's just the one I probably want to quit. I probably shouldn't. The one around his leg. I don't think I want to do that one.
I'm trying to squeeze the last of my thread here, making it go all the way
Okay.
on this one line. I should probably give up and just use another one, but we'll persevere. Because you never know with these kits whether they're stingy on their thread or generous on their thread.
Nowadays, you gotta be careful. Okay, this is guys like getting held up by the decal softener. Yeah, it worked. This one's easy. Bum 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 bum.
Yeah. Okay. Eileen's feeling tired, or she needs food.
Yeah, I probably have to. I have to stream for Lego Club this afternoon too.
Mm.
Jeez. Okay. Oh, there's arrows in the back of the arm. There's arrows. Wow, there's like so many arrows. $18, $16, $17. Where do I put these on? Oh. What?
Yay.
Something's wrong here. That's not good. That's gotta be another. Oh, it's 18. I can't see. Maybe I need new glasses. All right.
Sorry, I just slurped some tea.
Come on. Okay. Coming along there. Got a lot done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to see these, see which way is up and which way is down. Yeah, I'm gonna put some decals on his feet again. Well, this is much better done with you than by myself. This is not the funnest part of building. I have to say. Like, they have some of them that have rub-ons. I'm not sure why they don't just have rub-ons for them all. That makes more sense.
It's probably the age of it, though, isn't it?
Well, they even the newer ones have both. This one doesn't have any rub-ons, but you would think that is so much easier. I'm gonna put these in the front of his feet here. Toes. Oh, I think they're upside down. Darn it. No, maybe not. Yay. Okay, good. It's not upside down.
Missed my hole, so I've got to do it again.
Sounds like my husband's taking a nap. He's so quiet over there.
He's not snoring as well, is he?
Yeah, he just got home. Like, he doesn't normally work on Mondays, but
Yeah.
he did today a little bit. There we go. Might not be quite in the exact same spot, but his toes have numbers on them.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
21. Was that 21? I just cut the number out. 48. Okay. Suppose there's one on each side. Oh, what's this? What number was this then? 49? Where's 49 go?
I don't know.
Back of this. Okay, I was like, where? What am I doing?
Yeah, hubby's just left for work. It's quick. He got up, made me a cup of tea, showered, shaved, and gone. I just found out that from colouring gel that I bought years ago is actually a cool vintage colour to use in crafting.
Where? I can't see this at all. What does it say? Oh boy, I don't even know which way to put this on. I'm guessing this way. I might have something upside down. I don't know. Could go get my magnifying glass, but Terry might be sleeping. Gel years ago is actually cool vinegar color. Huh.
Vintage colour.
Cool. Oh, vintage. Yeah.
Vintage vinegar. Vintage. Vintage.
Okay, am I supposed to put this on a little bit higher?
Suppose it could be a vinegar colour, malt vinegar, sort of vintagey colour. I suppose would be brown, would it? Brown colour.
There we go.
Things don't stay in my cupboards that long enough to do that.
I'm wondering if number 8 is on both sides. 8. Both sides.
I'm one of those terrible people that do by the sell by and use by dates on things.
Mm. You use them by the dates.
Yeah. Doesn't stay in the house if it's past the date of anything.
Mm.
I know you can, keep things and that, but it just doesn't seem quite right to me.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. But rescue goes where? What number was this? Oh no. Do I remember? No. Might have been 48.
See, look, it is kind of a vinegar colour, look.
I don't know. Sometimes I read things too fast and like, what?
Too quickly.
Yeah.
Glance. I just started reading a book and it's called not The Hound of the Baskervilles, but The Cat of the Baskervilles.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Sherlock Holmesy, using Sherlock Holmes in a
Mm-hmm.
modern mystery way.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got to the part where the first person has died. Did he jump or was he pushed? I've got to, that part.
I am. Let's see.
Or did he fall? That's the other one.
Yeah, I guess it was an accident.
But it can't be a fall, otherwise it would make a very good story, would it?
No, I guess not. But if it was an accident, but somebody had that person there and was doing something bad, it'd still be an investigation.
Mm-mm. Well, it could be because he just found out he had a son that he didn't know about.
Mm.
Dun, 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 the plot thickens.
Trying to move this deck a little further back if you can. There we go. Did we manage it? Managed it. Yay. Close to the same height. Got it.
Got it, good.
The good, yeah. Now, what do I have in there now? I'm gonna forget what I have back
Yeah.
late.
Julie says she figures things are good for a few more months.
Mm.
And Eileen thinks they're good for a few more years.
Well, has it been frozen before?
Yeah. I was thinking necessarily canned goods and things like that.
Yeah. No, I don't know because I don't really use canned goods, so soups, but they never last. Like I never have them around for that long anyway. So.
I mostly mine's tinned tomatoes.
But yeah, if I had them on sale, I would buy them, and if they were older, yeah, I'd definitely buy them. You know.
Yeah.
On sale and then have them for who knows how long in the house. But I mean, you would use them. Definitely, then that would be definitely something I would do. Outdated tomatoes in the can, definitely. Doubly. Yeah. Let's see what else. Number 5, the arms have to go on. That seems like a long arm piece. Where are these wonky arrows? 27. Oh, come on, really? I'm not putting wonky arrows on my knees. That's really weird.
You take care too, Julie, and enjoy your lunch.
Yeah.
Catch you again soon, I hope.
We're like a pair of monkeys in a barrel here. What do I want to do now for this guy? I gotta do his arm pieces and probably his other. What's his triangle? Number 10 and number 9. Seriously, why are they trying to torture me? It's not on this one. So if I happen to wanted to do a different paint job, would I have to guess where all of this stuff goes? Because they have 3 different paint job ideas on here. But they only have one map on how everything goes.
Yeah.
The paint job, that's what they call the normal. I think they call it the normal. Yeah, the normal. So they don't really have a map for the other 2 suggested paint jobs.
Well, you just swap them out, don't you?
You just got to work it out, guesswork here.
Well, no, you just swap it out.
Yeah. Well, I like so far what I have. I do have to get the leg one on there. It's kind of an important piece I'm not happy about. But like I'm like looking at this, I don't see no. There's a huge 2 triangles here, and like where would they go? They don't even have it on here. It's number 10 and number 9. And it would look kind of funny. I don't know where they would put that. I was just trying to figure out where they would put that. I guess they have spares in case you want to play around with it. This attack fighting is number 32. Okay, I could put those on. My back's starting to get sore.
Yeah, I think we're coming to the end of it now, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. I can tell, like, sitting like this. I'm not sitting terrible, but just sitting.
Yeah.
Sitting.
Yep. You're at a low table, though, aren't you?
Pardon me?
You're at a low table there, aren't you?
Yeah, it's like coffee table length height, but I don't have a desk anymore, and I don't have a kitchen or dining room table anymore either. So it's basically, I can only craft on the table, coffee table, and this one's like basically a side table.
Yeah. Not good, is it?
No, it's kind of...
Or not ideal, I should say.
Not ideal, yeah. Not ideal. Oh, these darn arm. I got 2 more arm ones to do, the back. So I'll get those prepared, I suppose. The first ones were not fun because of the, I didn't have that glaze on or whatever. Oh my gosh, dog. I'll throw that in there, water. So I'm just gonna...
I think that's me basically done for now. Ready when you are to finish.
Okay, well, I just soaked. I have 2 put on, and I just soaked 2 more, and then I guess I could be done.
Okay, because it'll be almost 2 hours then.
Away for the day. Yeah. Go soak in the bath after my back sitting here.
Yeah. You've got to do another stream.
Yeah, I got to do Lego Club at 3:30, so
yeah.
I'm going to soak my back for a bit. Okay, let's see what I have. A bunch of tape. I seriously hope that... Oops. Gone.
No, I'm still here.
I seriously hope that my starship is going to be not too killer of a decals, because I know it's in sections, but it's still in sections, which is nice, but it's still fairly big pieces. I know I'm not working on it yet, but I'll probably be working on it late summer. Depending on... Oops, I almost put that upside down. That wouldn't have been nice. Depending on if I get my chores done, I've got to do some organizing in the house. Get my chores done the way I want to. Sell some of my homeschooling stuff and that jazz. Go through that. And I can start working on a couple more pieces, because I have my Godzilla, which I need to buy some things for, like fillers and stuff like that for the joints to make it look nice. So I do have to buy extra pieces things to do some of my other models. Oh, I still got one more thing to do now. Then I'm taking a break. This is the arms. See how I have these ones? You gotta do the back side.
Mm.
And that's it. And then how do I do that? Then I'm done. So you got quite a bit done.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, that's good. How often do you get a chance to cross stitch?
Well, it's not very often actually, but that's because I don't make the time for it, you know.
Yeah.
I just do it when I feel like it rather than when I have spare time. I'm going to be knitting a couple of woolly hats soon, so that's what I'll be doing in my spare time. I've just got some more wool to make some hats for hubby for winter because, you know, he's lost his hair and that.
He chooses to shave his hair.
Well, he does shave it, shave what he's got left off.
Yeah, the same as mine.
Yeah, so it leaves him a bit chilly. Which is sweet.
Yeah.
And he loves it because I managed to find some real wool, you know, some merino wool that isn't itchy to wear. Because that's, you know, the best thing to use is real wool, but if you can afford it. But the cheap wool is itchy, you know, so you gotta buy the quality one.
There we go. Done for now.
Yeah.
Back one went on way better than the front one. Okay. Well, thanks.
Yeah, there we go. I hope you enjoyed just hanging out with us while we craft on things that we normally craft on when we're not crafting.
We have a few minutes. We have a little time to craft.
Yeah, when we're not working is what I really mean. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.